Hello there, guys, and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today I'm talking about the law of detachment. Why you need to know this law. The number one spiritual law that will manifest anything for you is the law of detachment. And I'm going to explain why. Now, before I go into that, for those of you who haven't met me before, my name's Michael. This is a channel where we simplify spirituality. For too long, I have felt like spirituality has become something that is over saturated. It's intense. What am I meant to do? Am I meant to journal every day? Am I meant to make gratitude lists? Am I meant to do this? Meant to do that? It's actually a lot simpler than you think. We need to learn how to make spirituality a lifestyle, and that's exactly what I teach. So today we're talking about the law of detachment, and I'm going to explain why it's the most important law there is for you to create. If you like the idea of this, please consider like, sharing, and subscribing. Join my free Facebook group, The Healing Circle, and also come and check me out on Instagram, where I'm going to be uploading more and more. And I'm really excited about that as things seem to be growing. So let's talk about the law of detachment. Why is it so important? Well, you see, guys, we care so much about things. We're caring all the time about things. And what I mean by that is when you stop caring about it so much, you seem to naturally, I've just seen it hundreds of times. So I work with a very well known client who had an Instagram account with 250,000 subscribers go down. It went down, and of course he was upset because he'd spent time building it. It felt important to him. Now you take the processes of reactivating the account, of course, because people had been putting complaints against his account. You know, you get haters as you grow, unfortunately. But anyway, the process was the same. It was like, help you to let go of this. You know, at the end of the day, you've built it before, you can build it again. This was the sort of concepts that we were talking about. So it wasn't even like, I'm going to manifest it back. I'm going to manifest it back. We're going to say, I'm going to take the processes. I'm going to accept what is without judgment, without pain. I can't always see every problem as a meaning that life is going against me. I'm not a good manifester. I'm this, I'm that. Because then every time there's a problem, we get more and more built up tension, and we actually start to block our good rather than allow it. See, the thing is with good, with abundance, with health, with everything, you allow it. You allow good things. You let the good things flow. But we tend to try and control and want to manipulate when it comes to manifestation. But that's actually what's holding you back. It's your intense need for that thing that is keeping it away. So how do we detach? How do we detach? Well, I taught him to accept what is. I spoke to him about it. Accept where it is. What is the meaning of that? Of what does that really symbolize? Well, when you think about what something symbolizes, it's like, well, this symbolizes growth. This symbolizes my all my hard work. This symbolizes. But I'm saying what it doesn't actually. It's just a reflection of all of that. That's all it is. Because people can take anything away from you, but if they don't take they can't take your awareness. They can't take your being, and from there you can create anything again. So there is no loss. So once you decide there's no loss in this world, then there's no fear about what's happening. Because there's no loss, there's only exchange, there's only movement, there's only growth, there's only something to come from this. Well, what happened is over time, you know, just from my teachings in the past, he learned to let go. He stopped caring. He was like, do you know what? I've set up another account. It's a private one. Come and join it. People started to join. It was brilliant, right? But actually, what happened then? Then suddenly it came back. And I'm telling you, the law of detachment works in every area. I have some plans and goals that I want to achieve in the next year. Now, my job isn't to think about them all the time. Yes, I want to normalize the idea of that level of growth, of success, of movement. I want to make that natural to me. But then I need to let go of it. You need to imagine it like a bit like a balloon. You're holding on to that balloon. And as you hold on to it, it cannot go. It cannot go and come back to you. So it's not the best analogy ever. But like a balloon, you want to let it go. Let it fly up to the sky. It will come back in kind. It will come back. I promise you. The whole point is, and Neville Goddard said it so well. Once you have done the act, then you have already impregnated reality with your desire. Now all it is a matter of time, a matter of reality expressing that back to you. So once you have actually visualized or affirmed or done whatever it is, the process that you do, now it is time to detach from the outcome. See, every time I'm married to the outcome, I keep being in that energy of need. Because now it's like, now I want to manifest this many clients. I want to manifest love, this health. And health. I'm unhealthy. And all you're saying really there is, I'm unhealthy. I'm unhealthy. What you can actually do is start to say, I visualize health. It's done. Now my only job is to deal with all the emotions that go against that which I want, because I do not want to emotionally embrace anything that says I don't have it already. That's how you detach. Because now I'm noticing, breathing, relaxing, letting go of the emotions that symbolize me not having the thing I want. So as I've been continuing to grow, I realize I've got to care less. If you had everything you want, would you care about it so much? See, I'm blessed to have a healthy body at the moment. Do I think about my body, and do I go so intense about thinking about all the healthy parts of my body? No, I don't, because I don't have a care in the world towards it. The same when you start to become abundant. You don't think about spending money. You don't think about, will there be enough to pay the bills? It's just, there's always enough. So you stop caring about it. It loses its value in that sense of a lifeline. So now it becomes a wonderful tool. And this is what I want you to remember. The more you detach, even if you're looking for love, when you start to say, I want this specific person, but you're like, it must be them, it must be now, in the next 6 months, all you're doing is going like this, boom. If instead you said, that specific person is mine, and she comes to me in divine order and divine time, or he comes to me in divine order and divine time. Now I just need to live in that essence of who that person is who has that, which is someone who's at peace, someone who feels fulfilled, whose heart is full. So I just relax into that. Trust me, you get your specific person. 6 months being in, a year being into that relationship, it's a normal thing. So don't keep thinking that you have to keep visualizing, keep feeling the emotion. Detach from it. It's done. As soon as you've desired it, you felt it in your heart to be true, now it's time to let go. That's why the law of detachment is the most powerful law. And I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you so much. Consider like, sharing and subscribing if you did enjoy it. Is there any questions you have about the law of detachment? Would you like me to go into it in greater detail? See, I'm often trying to get these videos in between clients. Let me know if you would like me to go into more detail on this subject. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you at the next one, guys, and take care.